Hello, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. In these readings, we are going to highlight the positive potential in your collective, everybody. Okay, so in these readings, you can identify with either your sun, your moon, your rising, all three perhaps, and especially your North Node right now. Extreme creative energy and creative potential. And if you're unaware, we are getting blasted with solar energy right now, okay? Many things are being adjusted. It's causing a lot of clearing to happen, but it's also prompting, if you will, a lot of integration to happen within your field. Integration of energy, upgrades, new insights. You're wide open to receive gifts right now, everyone, okay? There's a lot of potential collectively for the restoration of balance in some area of your life, but especially where the heart is concerned. Collectively, where something felt like it was missing, it might now be restored. Okay, this is again in the collective energy, but you are wide open again to receive and also create. And so, therefore, there's a lot of creative potential within Earth Mother right now. There's a lot of creative potential within collectives right now. Okay, so different groups of people, so not just the individual anymore. And there's a lot of potential for structural change right now. Okay, and these changes, these gifts, whatever they are, want to be grounded solidly where they're tangible and accessible to humans, to the physical experience. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying, you guys, okay? So continue to take care of self, everybody. This is definitely a time for extreme self-care. And if any of this information resonates, please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, let's get started. Hello, Aries. Listen, your positive potential is through the roof. If you sharpen your focus, if you really uncloud your mind, get still and focus on whatever your desire is of the moment, you are going to reach your goal. It's a solid goal. It's a goal that's got to do with money, foundation, finances, your ability to take care of yourself, your family, okay, if you have a family, etc., and so on and so forth. You have all the tools inside of you, Aries. You got to reach inside of you and basically pinpoint what it is you need to use when. But it's inside of you, and that's why you have to still your mind. Okay, so that is the positive potential in the Aries collective energy right now. Beautiful soul family, I love you so much. I hope that made sense. Please let me know below if it does resonate. Take care of yourselves, Aries. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Taurus. There is something being released from the Taurus collective. There is something breaking down within the Taurus collective that could appear within your experience like it's deconstructing itself from your experience. This might not even be comfortable, Taurus, but it is bringing gifts. It's bringing something good, or it's revealing something that you really needed or wanted and you didn't know it was underneath, let's call it the rubble, right? It's beneath or being covered up by whatever this energy is that's moving. Now, we're using the word energy because it could come in many forms. This could be a situation, a person. It could be a job. It could be really anything. It could also be internally from you, Taurus. All of this doesn't have to present as a physical part of your experience, right? But the gifts that are going to be either revealed to you or the gifts that you will now be within reach of, that will be tangible. You will be able to see, taste, hear, touch, or feel that, very tangibly within your physical experience. Also, Taurus, this is bringing balance. Some kind of balance is being restored, whether you knew it needed to be restored or not. So for some of you, again, this could come as a little bit of a surprise. And if something felt unfair or off balance, unjust, it will feel to you like it's now being made just. So I hope that makes sense, Taurus, beautiful soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Gemini. You are being brought into the know, Gemini. And whatever this is you're being illuminated about, if you take one step in front of the other and take your time, it's going to lead you into an opportunity. But now let's get back into this really big knowledge that's coming in. There's a big energy of being highly intuitive during this time and using that intuition. When you use that intuition, Gemini, it is really going to enlighten you about how to move through a situation. And there are opportunities waiting for you, Gemini soul family. This is for the entire collective. This is an overall energy of infusion of information. So just be aware of information coming into you, whether it's from within or without. Use your intuition to discern what to use and then move forward in the know, okay? Whatever this opportunity is, it's beautiful, Gemini. The potential is very beautiful for a heightened satisfaction here, a heightened opportunity. And it's going to be grounded and solid and a new beginning. Wonderful energy, Gemini soul family. Great potential for a new beginning and a solid opportunity. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Cancer soul family. There is so much gorgeous energy around you during this time, even if you don't feel it, and many of you may feel it. But even if you don't feel it, if you open your mind to it just a little bit, it will be within reach, Cancer. Okay, these are the Arcturians. It will be within reach at that point. So keep your vision as clear as possible, as divine synchronicity is providing for you some sort of opportunity. Okay, and so it's like a next level sort of thing, Cancer, and you're going to want to protect whatever this is. All right, so things might be happening more easily for you once you allow this to come in and you embody this experience. And the way the Arcturians are showing it to me is you're going to be like elevated, your whole being. And that doesn't necessarily mean financially, although it could mean that, right? Because we do still use this system. But really in terms of embracing yourself and your level of happiness, your state of happiness, your state of fulfillment. That's what they're talking about, Cancer. So keep your eyes open here. There is heavy financial abundance energy, though. That is positive for you. High potential for that, Cancer. That just wants to be said, okay? So put it where it applies if you feel that. Love you so much, beautiful Cancer soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Leo. There is amazing potential for healing deep wounds during this time. There's also amazing potential if you have a physical wound, actually, as well as an emotional wound, okay? Whatever is going on, and I'm hearing even mental frustration, anything on any level involving something that you thought would be very difficult to get through or heal. This is what the Arcturians are talking about. Okay, there's amazing potential here. Be gentle with yourself and try to expect the best, because the energy is going to lend itself to you in that way during this time. I hope I'm making sense there, okay? There is a spirit renewal trying to happen in the Leo collective right now. This is going to appear differently for everyone. This is a collective reading, okay, you guys? But the potential is really there. Also, this is an odd thing, or an odd way to say this, okay? But there is a heightened potential or heightened ability or help for you to release a trigger around a wound. So, in other words, there's somebody out there, and by somebody, this could be obviously several people, right? And this has occurred on many different levels for different humans. So put it where it applies to your experience, but somebody out there is healing. They get to a certain point with whatever is going on and something triggers them and it brings the experience back into their field. Okay. It brings whatever it is, right? It brings the symptoms. It brings the cumbersome troubles. Whatever is involved in this wound gets opened again. And so during this energy, it's going to make it a little bit easier to really release whatever that trigger is, Leo. It's really awesome how they're showing it to me. It's a magical type of energy. There is alchemy, okay, at play. This is what they're saying. There's alchemy at play. So you can actually picture this in your quantum experience, in your field, as divine synchronicity at play here, as the elements of your experience begin to come together in a particular way to help move this along. So the Arcturians were showing me quantum information, almost like geometry. And many of you can see the geometry, right? Sacred geometry. They were kind of showing me something that looked like that, but in the form of equations, things moving around and coming together, Leo, to help you move through whatever this is, okay? So I didn't mean to go this long, Leo, but sometimes it happens and they really want me to say that. And I think they already said, be gentle, right? Be very gentle with yourself during this time and just imagine yourself as often as you can at optimal health, whatever it is, optimal physical health, mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health during this time. Give yourself a break, right? Okay, I love you so much, Leo Soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Virgo Soul family, where something seemed barren or lost or like it left your experience. And we're talking about something that you actually wanted, okay? Something that was pleasing to you in your experience. Where it left, or you thought it left, suddenly there's a new opportunity, a new idea, a new way to go. And the potential for that during this time is very, very high that you would run into that new idea. This is what they're saying, okay? And whatever this is, it's going to provide some building blocks for you. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to provide building blocks for one, and momentum for those building blocks so you can move forward with whatever this is. And it's going to provide something solid, stable. So, of course, put this where it applies in your experience, Virgo, but it has got your energy, for one, all over it. Just very solid, very stable, very organized, able to see the way forward type of energy. But it's also got a lot of heart. So whatever comes to you during this time, Virgo, follow your heart. Whatever this new idea is, it's going to be something you love or really have a passion for, but it's going to make you feel good. Basically, Virgo, that's what they're giving me. It's a feel-good type of energy. It's not, if it's something coming to you that's not feeling good or you're not sure you want, this is not what they're talking about, okay? Now, and again, this is collective. So if nothing is coming to mind, you can use this energy to your advantage no matter what, Virgo, okay? All right, love you so much, and I will talk to you again, soul family, very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Libra soul family. There is a wonderful experience that awaits you if you just practice a little bit of patience, is what they're saying. Hold on. That's the phrase there. Hold on, practice patience, and just stay determined to move forward in whatever area of life this applies, because your life stands to get a lot easier on the other side of this. And by your life, that's a broad statement, right? Could just be a particular experience, all right? Like an area of what you perceive as difficulty, okay? And so there's a chance or an opportunity for something to really clear itself up. This is what the Arcturians are saying. If you just practice that patience, Libra, hold your ground. And there's a little bit of fiery energy in there. It's almost like not only do you hold your ground, but you're determined, okay? And so they're saying hold that determination because you are almost there, right? Like almost to some type of finish line. And so just allow whatever's going on in your experience to wrap itself up in terms of there's something, and this is a collective reading, right? So collectively in the Libra energy, there are some things shoring themselves up. Is some more releasing being done, for instance, right? Something is collecting itself and preparing itself for your experience. So it's like you're in that kind of stage just before, a renewal, right? Just before something comes together and they want you to hold on. I hope that makes sense, beautiful Libra soul family. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Scorpio. Listen, this is like a two-pronged situation going on here, okay? All right, for some of you, or let's just say half for the sake of argument, okay? You are finding your direction, or let's just say there's a high potential for you to find your direction in some way during this time. And whatever this direction is of course leading you toward fulfillment, something that to you is a wish fulfillment. It's nurturing, it's beautiful, something you have really wanted, and it's filled with heart energy. Okay, Scorpio, beautiful energy. Now, for the other, let's just say half of you, right? Whatever that means, the one becomes the two, Scorpio. Some of you are leaning into the direction or being guided in the direction of a partnership, okay, where you were going it alone in some way, whether it's romance, whether it's a family relationship, whether it's a business relationship, a work relationship, a friend dynamic. This doesn't really matter, okay? But wherever you can build in any of those areas. And this is what they're talking about, where you've been building alone. You are being guided in the direction, or rather this energy is ripe with potential to guide you in the direction of a partnership. And that's what they mean when they're saying the one becomes two. So you've got this theme either way of complete independence. On the one hand, the complete independence is beautiful. You're being guided through your own intuitive practices, through your own intuition, through whatever you're learning, whatever you're doing is guiding you into the direction of a wish fulfillment. But it's, alone, it's independently, right? And on the other hand, where you've been more alone than you've preferred, and perhaps it's even on a subconscious level, let's say, or on a soul level, even soul purpose. Perhaps your purpose is to work with other people, right? So you might not have been feeling anything missing, but something is missing from your experience. You're being guided into the partnership. It's really beautiful. And there's a little extra bonus here. Whichever way you're going, wherever this energy is leading you, it's helping you to release some outdated frequencies, Scorpio. It's really, really beautiful. So really allow whatever you feel releasing to release and move in the direction of a really higher, different, and it could feel different, this frequency spectrum, as you veer away from the more perhaps familiar frequency spectrum you've been in. All right. Now the shift could be subtle, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be big in terms of the frequency. Okay. So if you're already in an extremely expansive state, you're still going to maybe shift some more, or there's a potential there to shift a little bit more because you're moving in this direction that perhaps your higher aspects knew you were supposed to go. I hope I'm making sense, Scorpio. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And I love you so much. Let me know if any of it resonates below. I love you so much, Scorpio soul family. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Sagittarius soul family. Here's what's coming through for you, okay? If you clear the energy in some area of your life, and you will know what this area is, okay? So put it where it applies. It's going to illuminate a path for you, or an opportunity, or even a partnership, something like that. And so that's one part of this, okay? But there are a couple of other parts to this. There's also a progression that's appearing, and it's not like a baby step. It's a big step And to you, of course, it will be forward. It's a big step forward. There's an illumination of some sort that's leading you to step forward, Sagittarius. That's the potential here anyway, okay? So wherever this applies in your life, lean into that. If you see this opportunity or something rings a bell here as you go throughout your days in the coming days here, you can use this energy to your advantage, Sagittarius. Also, there might be a cycle ending in your life, and as it ends, there's a path opening up. So just be on the lookout is what's coming through. Be aware that there is potential there. Okay, Sagittarius? Yes, so success potential is high in your near future, Sagittarius soul family. I love you so much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Capricorn soul family. There is a mountain being moved out of your way at this time. This is collective energy, remember. So put this where it applies, whatever comes into your mind's eye. There's a high probability that they're talking about that, okay? There's a mountain that wants to be cleared away. The Arcturians are saying, keep your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. Think with clarity, move with clarity, and move with discernment. Trust your decisions, trust yourself, and allow this to occur. This could be ancestral, right? Ancestral energy, distorted energy that's being cleared out. All right, this could be family distortion. So that means your earth family, and it could be physical, biological family, or it could be earth social family, or people you consider family, something like that. But there's a distorted energy attached that's being cleared and moved out of your way. And you might find that you're not really going to need this anymore. Like where you once thought you needed this, you felt an attachment to it, a neediness. You're not going to need this so much anymore. And what's going to happen is it's going to provide a momentum and a flow that you couldn't access before. A flow in emotional fulfillment and support, right? Because you couldn't see it before. So just really stay firm in who you are, but really clarity is what keeps coming through. Stay in the clarity about your own decisions, who you are. Trust yourself, okay? All right, so that is the positive potential right now, Capricorn. It's sort of strange when we put it that way, and it's something like this that feels almost like it's negative, but it's not negative, okay? And by the way, if you're worried about this, everything can always shift. So even if you allow something to clear that for a moment you thought you needed, it could come back completely healed into your experience as something that matches, or someone that matches, a situation that matches. And maybe it needed to leave so it could heal, see? So that wants to be said for some of you out there, okay? I love you so much, Capricorn soul family. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Aquarius soul family. Within the collective energy, beautiful Aquarius, there is a high potential, and the word potency keeps wanting to come through, but I don't know where to put it in the sentence, right? But potent energy, Aquarius. There's a potency here, and it has to do with movement. Maybe some travel, maybe something you haven't done before, but it's like spring-loaded into the energy. But it's after there's some grief, or maybe it's in the midst of something going on that is maybe grievous to you. And it's almost like the energy of inheritance as well, like something owed you from the universe we're speaking about here, okay? Something owed you is moving forward into your experience, but you're also moving through grief or moving through something that caused you maybe sorrow or disappointment, right? But that comes with inheritance, because inheritance is like stepping into responsibility, right? Some sort of responsibility, and responsibility can feel burdensome. You do let things go very often because you can no longer either handle them, or they just don't really fit in your experience in some way. Not that they're worse, better, or whatever, it's not that. It's just merely maybe not a match at this time, something like that. There could be active sorrows as well, and that's the phrase that came through Aquarius, that are still moving through your field, so through your experience, moving out of your experience, and so out of you, right? Because those emotions need to pass through you and clear through you as well, and be released. So, but Aquarius on the other side of that is a beautiful bounty. And that's the way they're putting it. Oh my goodness, the terms they're using for you, Aquarius. A beautiful bounty is the way they put it, even through the confusion, right? What feels like confusion, probably. And also, there's a side note here. If you felt a sense of codependence anywhere, that's being released. So the energy is ripe for that as well. Or there could just in the collective be a releasing, right? So whatever way you want to look at that, and you can of course use that to your advantage as well. So that's what I have for you, beautiful Aquarius soul family. I hope that made sense. Let me know if any of that resonated below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Pisces. There is a cycle ending within the Pisces collective for sure. Maybe more than one Pisces. Honestly, there's a cycle that is ending, so that's going to apply to you individually in terms of where that is in your life, okay? But it wants to end, and boom, movement, moving forward. It's like water rushing forward. Okay, even my speech has picked up just a little from the Aquarius reading before. It's like the words want to come out just a little bit faster, like the movement of water, like a waterfall, like a really fast moving brook, something like that. And you're being released. It's like you're being released from something. You could be released from some idea of yourself. You could be released from some sort of energy that had hold of you a little bit, right? And of course, we participate in that as humans. But certainly that's important. That's major. You're being released in some way. You may just be feeling freer in some way, that you can be more free to move as you really are throughout the world, right? But there's definitely a release that's coming with the end of whatever this cycle or cycles are in your life. All right, so expect movement, anticipate highest possible outcomes, the Arcturians want to say. So when you look forward with positivity. Look forward in a way that makes you smile. Bring in lighter energy. There's a lot of energy of romantic love as well in the Pisces collective, okay? So that's a potential for a relationship if you are looking. But it's also a heightened potential for improvement or expansion in your relationships, whatever relationships you're in, okay? So beautiful, beautiful energy, Pisces soul family. Wow, wonderful, brilliant, coming full circle type of energy. So I hope it makes sense. Let me know if any of it resonates below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste.